Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you guys doing all right. Apologize now for all these videos about women, but right now I guess this is where my father has me, and stop lying, black women. Just because you lie about life and you can pretend on the internet doesn't mean you're not going to be miserable in your real life. It actually means you're definitely going to be miserable because, if you're not really living the way you're living, you know? And then please stop holding up these stereotypes of things, and then we got to find out the truth of, oh, black men ain't shit. You want to sit home and you want me to go to work and you got your regular job and that ain't good enough. I go get a white man. All right.
Okay, good luck.
I'm sure some of you can. But
Nothing, just a black man's baby mama, a white man spoiled, married, and moved to Hawaii. Okay, well, what the fuck is this?
Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid the deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend.
wait up. I'm a no good nigga because I can't pay for a Range Rover and move to Hawaii with you with my money. You left black men because we can't afford to splurge on you. But you went and got a white man that was broke, moved him to Hawaii, and what's the difference between that man and the black man? Oh, the skin. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Pay the deposit on our house. Let's not pretend.
Oh, and he's really big. He's like a fucking got alpha status muscles and shit and a big beard and a bald head. You mean you couldn't find a muscular man, black man, that was broke, that you could take care of and move to Hawaii? There's no men that would be, there's no black man that would have married you for that. You went to the white man because they marry you and they have their own things, remember? They are the ones going to move you to Hawaii. They're the ones paying for the Range Rover. They're the ones paying for the fucking house, remember? That's what y'all tell us. That we ain't shit. You get with a white man and you're not a baby daddy. You're not a baby mama. You're going to be a wife. Like, come on, bro. Like, I got to stop. And then you gonna get mad at this man and put him on blast. I can't make this shit up.
And moved to Hawaii. Okay, well, what the fuck is this?
Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid the deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend.
She got on here spamming. Let's not pretend.
Okay, let's not pretend like you left your men for other men that were exactly the same thing. I think that's why Jay-Z said, I don't know why they worrying about them niggas over there, all of us the same. I'll never forget that Jay-Z line. I forgot what song it was. He was like, I don't know why y'all females going down there to the hill or whatever. Like, nigga, we all the same. Oh, you thought white men, they all got it good, right? You move him in your house and then white privilege kicks in and he gets a super job somehow. No, he would have had that already. You get it? All white men have white status. They just could walk around and throw that in the air. I'm white and shit, but they don't have that status automatically. That's a fucking myth. All white men are not fucking great. Just like all black men aren't great. And you just find out the hard way that, they're not like us. And we're not like them. But we all have similar things now, don't we? You left your man to go get with a fucking dusty white guy. What the fuck type dumb shit is that? No hate on the white guys. I give you respect, actually. This nigga, you know what I mean? I give you respect, homie. You did what we can do. Convinced our women to let us lamp around the house. Well, actually, you didn't. Because we don't want to do that. We actually want to, like, you know, get with the black women that have things and combine ourselves with them. And then we build. And then we use that her status to elevate my work by, you know, because now I could work. I could actually start looking for better things. I can actually start going to school and all. You don't give a shit about your black men. You want black men to magically be something that we can't, and it takes time. And then you want to pretend other races of women aren't lifting their fucking man up. And then their man goes, oh shit, it's working. Oh boom, now I got this status, and now I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna grind. And then they make their king, and then their king retires them from working. You're fucking idiots. You think you're doing something that no other woman has to do. Help your man. It's pathetic.
Pretend like that's not what the fuck she's been doing this whole time. She got on the internet bashing black men, basically saying, hey, black men will just make you a baby mother. They won't marry you, they will just make you a baby mom. Get you a white man, go date a white man, they're way better. But the whole time she is taking care of this white man. And that's not the only problem. This is why I be telling y'all, listen, y'all can't be sitting here believing all these relationship couples. Everything y'all see on the internet, bro, trust and believe, 70% of it is fake.
Yep.
Especially these couple pages.
Yep.
Bro, they have to throw on a facade
Yep.
to act like everything is perfect.
Yep.
Until it's just not, until they can't take it anymore. Have y'all not seen all these couples breaking up these past like couple years?
Yep.
Exposing each other like, oh, he really did this the whole time, but I just did this for the camera. Like, bro, it's fucking fake. I've said this before.
How pathetic is that? Like, they literally convince certain women to become entertainers, influencers, but literally pay them to have fake relationships. Then they're getting all this free stuff, free trips and all this stuff, pretending like they're balling out of control. Like, and you don't even realize you're destroying a generation of women. Pretending. And then my father steps in and destroys your fake relationship in front of everybody.
Interest in men.
I'm the one that feel this way to my women. It's just like I am losing interest in men day by day. Like, I don't even look at men the same, especially black men. I mean, once upon a time,
Okay, that's fair.
when you would see a decent looking man and it's like it would just spark your interest. It's just like the interest is just not there anymore. A lot of women speaking out about dating, and they're saying that the dating pool is horrible, that, you know, they out here and the men just don't have nothing to offer. And what I'm seeing is you got more men out here now that's looking for help and they want a woman to support them in financially.
Do you think that's because men want it to be that way, or people made it that way? Because you can go back 40 years. You ain't got to go back 100, 500 years. You can go back 50 years, right? And you're going to see that your black ass and your black ass man had motherfuckers stopping them from work because that upsets the natural order of things. And then we fought for rights for that shit to stop happening, and then magically all of you keep getting all these high paying jobs and we don't. You just can't figure it out yet? They brainwashed your head so much and convinced you you're a part of society, then played fucking jungle gym with your fucking man and you, put you in a position where you will automatically hate your man and cannot get through your head, why the fuck ain't they getting up and I don't get it. And then fix your face to really believe someone else is coming. While all the other races, they accept their men for exactly where they are. Period. Because they know where they are. They know what level they're on. So if they're on a low level, they get with low level men. If they're in the mid level, they get with mid level men or men. You know. It seems like black women are the only women most educated, got more jobs than their man, and in their head, they're like, because I have this, you're not worthy of me, which means there's no more options for me because majority of men don't want us. They'll fuck us. They'll let us spend our money on them, but we won't spend that money on black men and build lives. We'll fucking play the house with another nigga. Alright, whatever, have fun.
You got more men out here that's needy than you do women. It's almost like as time go on, the women are becoming more independent.
Yep.
They're getting their stuff together more and more.
Yeah. Why do you think the other races of women, they're not? Some of them are. The broke ones that are forced to. But all the ones that are like middle class, why do you think the middle class white women ain't talking that dumb shit y'all talk at an alarming rate? You know why? Because they know they need their men. Period.
More, and the men are becoming more dependent. And when
What, like that white guy that y'all took that was broke as hell? And, you know, never mind.
tell you, that has just lowered my interest so bad.
I feel
It
you,
has
shorty.
lowered my interest so bad to where, like, when I'm out now and men approach me, which means like I just don't have the interest to respond.
That's true.
I don't even have the interest to really just see them.
Yep.
Or to pay attention to them.
That is so true, girl, because every time I see a black woman now, being in this Spanish town and in certain other places, usually the women are, you know, there's a lot of ones that I see are decent. They look good like this woman. They're dressed up. You could tell she's like got her shit together. She's not working some regular job. And when I say they won't even look at me, I could put on anything. I could put on a fucking suit. They still won't look at me. Now, all these other nations of women that do live here, they look at me every day. They laugh and smile. They don't try to get with me and none, but they say hi to me and shit. Yous hate your men so much, yous don't even realize why your men are gonna slowly but surely creep off. See, all the dudes with money are going overseas to get women because they can afford it. All the ones that here we can't leave and we can't. There are millions of other women all around. All these nations of people came here and are coming here. They don't mind being with an average man. They don't care about that. They're not stupid like you. They understand I'm going to go crazy if I'm always by myself. Life's going to suck really bad. I need a man around because they're not just money and sex. They're fucking the other half of life. So, you know, I don't have any problems with you choosing for you to do what you want. Just understand when you're sitting around and you start aging and you have no relationship skills and the average man can't even tolerate you because you have no relationship skills. So, you know, if regular niggas can't tolerate you, why would anybody that's above regular want to tolerate you?
Like, that's what my interest level is with men. It's almost like I don't even much see them. People press me about marriage. Folks press me about dating. Like, y'all don't know how hard it is out here to meet somebody.
Did you not see how incredibly dumb you just sounded? I don't even look at black men. I won't speak to black men. It's incredibly hard to find a black man. Open your fucking eyes then. Maybe you'll see them.
That's equally yoked to you, that can give you everything you need. Not everything you want, but everything you need.
What is it that you need?
Like, y'all press folks about marriage and dating and relationships like it's just so easy to meet your mate out here, and it's not. it's really not, honey. The men ain't men no more. The men are not providing and protecting anymore.
True.
And women are just losing interest more
True.
and more every day. And we are becoming the providers ourselves.
True.
And
Women ain't women in no more.
See, the thing is about life is certain things are true, and I can't take away, the fact of some men are lazy, some men are held back, and some men don't know what to do and just say, fuck it, I'm on this level, I'm tired of fighting. I had to fight to get to this level. For me to get to the next level, I'm gonna have to go to fucking war. I don't have money to go to war. See, when you get to the higher levels and shit, that's when they don't play these little dumb tricks with you. They start getting lawyers and watching everything you do and hold the law against you. And if you can't fight back with the law, you're done. So, I understand. I get it, black woman. Trust me, I do. I truly understand where you're coming from. You see everyone else in the world living a lifestyle that ain't real on the internet, And then you get to walk down the street and you see all these other races of people with their families and all of this, and you're allowing what you see in certain dynamics and thinking everything's perfect when it's not. No relationship's perfect. Yous are saying things like, I'm not cooking for no broke nigga, and if you, right? Yous don't even realize, yous are openly saying, I don't want the lower version of me to be a strong foundation of my race. We don't give a fuck what happens to them. So if a race riot breaks out, if the lights go out by a natural disaster, we don't need those men. The men with money and all the other races are gonna swarm down to the hoods and swarm down to where black women are, and they're gonna come save you. You better hope they do. Because I'm telling you now, the way you fucking treat us and the way you talk to us, God forbid a natural disaster happens. I wouldn't save one of y'all lives for shit. I would let the waters sweep you away. I will see you in the house burning with your child, and I would literally second guess it, like, what's the point of me saving her? What's the fucking point of me saving her? I shall not benefit from anything saving this person. I can risk my life and die for a person that doesn't care that I exist. The only time I exist is now at this present moment of saving her life. And when I die, she's not going to remember me. She's not going to give a fuck. She's probably not even going to go to my gravesite every year. She'll be sucking some other nigga off. It's pathetic.
I left my wallet at home.
What?
I left my wallet at home, yeah. So either we gonna get back there and wash dishes, or I can pay for it real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Pay for all this? You got 5 kids.
It might be like $200. Nothing crazy.
$200? I'm not paying that. You better call somebody to bring your wallet. I'm not paying that.
What are you talking about?
That's embarrassing. You want me to pay for your food?
I mean, it's our food, so just come on, just one time.
But you pay for everything. This is so weird having a look.
I'll pay for everything, so you can't look out for me one time.
I'm just a girl.
Oh.
Like, hey, I'm not going out with you no more. This is ridiculous.
That's crazy. How a man gonna ask you, hey bro, can you cover this $200 bill? I left my wallet at home. Cover this shit real quick till we get home. No, I'm a woman. Then she says out of her own mouth, you always pay for things. You pay for everything all the time. And then he throws back in her face, exactly. You can't hold me down this one time. You mean to tell me I'm highly independent black woman and $200 is breaking my pocket one time. One time. I wonder if other races of women complain about shit like that. I wonder if another race of woman was trained, don't go out to a restaurant and get the bill up to $200. So a man would want to never not give a fuck about paying for it. You know, 5 plates of fucking food. You would think the nigga like was taking out a family. 5 plates of food. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot y'all broke and y'all need to get as much food in you as possible because, you know, you got to save all your money to go blow on. I have no idea. At least you could be like stealing our money and going on these dinner dates and having large bank accounts. Yous are using men all this time and yous are the brokest women in America. How the fuck is that? Your culture is based off robbing as many men as possible, get as many things as for free, and then you turn 40s and you are broke. How are you broke and you got majority of your life paid for? Majority of your life. And you're still broke. How does that work? You have a job, you have someone to pay for all the things you would use on the bullshit. You got certain niggas that throw half on rent, they don't even live there, and all these things. And how can you be broke? How can you not be ready for retirement and being alone with your cat and your dog and having like a whole year's worth of rent already paid up? How are you at 35 and 30 and 40? Yous are really starting to wake up and like, damn, my whole lifestyle about to change. You know, you're supposed to prepare for that. Like, I don't understand the fact that, like, I understand that there's women that are good and women bad, and women teach these women to be these ways, right? I don't understand how women that are truly taught the game, use men, get as much as you can. How come the woman that taught you this never taught you save as much money as that you get for them? You make sure you have one nigga that you're getting his money and you never spend that money. Because he got enough to throw around, so you don't spend that nigga money up, you know? You save a couple hundred out of every, you get it? And then all them other dudes, you got one nigga taking you on dinner, and one nigga got you new outfits for the fucking 6 months. How the fuck don't you ever think, when all the money that I make on my own, since I make men pay for all these other things, my bank account's gonna be crazy in the next 10, 20 years. If you save $20 out of every one of your checks, you'll have fucking $75,000 in like 2 years. 3 years. You can do that and save hundreds of dollars that men give to you for free, and you end up broke. Do you know how pathetic that makes you look as a person? You had $100,000 given to you throughout your lifetime, and you end up needing rent money. You end up needing your car fixed. You end up needing that, and it's like, sound the horns, my daddy in the building. I'm like, yo. Like I said, man, I ain't gonna tell women not to use men and whatever. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do, man. I get it. I ain't gonna say it's right. But I'm like, damn, man. What happened to the old hoes that taught the women to be hoes, but retirement plans and how to actually retire off hoeing? That shit don't make no sense. Like, I remember when I was young, I used to always say it. Every man always says that shit once, and they're like, yo, I wish I was a female man. I'd be fucking rich, bro. If I wasn't rich, I would definitely have mad shit that it should be paid off. I would never be worrying about my car. The shit would have been paid off already. I would never be worrying about renting. Because why? Either men that's either paying it for me or I'm paying it myself. Men plan. And now I see why men and women are different. Like, if you give a woman a golden fucking faucet, they treat it like that faucet is never going to turn off. A man will see, not all men, you know, I ain't going to act like all of us are, you know. But it's crazy how you can be given so much in life and you don't even see it. And be a nobody. A dusty ass regular chick. You ain't dusty really, but you ain't nothing to be giving all this money to. You ain't gonna provide for your kids. You ain't gonna save the money with your girlfriends and build organizations so y'all can have shit for your kids. Y'all ain't gonna do shit with that money. Y'all gonna complain and say, more, the world needs to give me more. So I can do nothing with it. Do you understand there's other races of women that do what y'all do to secure the bag, to make sure their children are good? Not themselves. Sound the horn, sound the horn, sound the horns. You's out here fucking using whole tricks to buy Birkin bags while other women are using whole tricks to make sure their kids have clothes and all these things. Y'all fucking using all these men up, and then by the end of the month talking about I need help with my rent. And then you're forced to sleep with that dude. It's like, whoa. Whoa. I wish I had half of the ability of a woman like that. Just to get free shit all the time. And then complain about men aren't good enough. It's alright, whatever. You're right. I understand, black woman. Nothing systematic has ever happened to us. We're just lazy. Slavery, Jim Crow, all those things never happened. People that openly fucking show that they hate us, none of that shit's real. Black men are just complaining we're lazy niggers. We can't love you. We don't love you. If we don't have money, there's no way I can make you feel good. You're doing the right thing. Stay alone. Keep watching the internet. And keep believing. Stay in the nightmare. You know? I get it now. It's just like my father said in the book. Not everybody's gonna come home. Because it's a choice. And that's the same way I feel about our women. Just the way God feels about us as a nation. All you niggas ain't gonna come home. You ain't gonna change. But for the ones that do, you'll find love. You'll understand what happiness is. Togetherness. You won't let the other people make you feel stupid because they placed you above your man. You'll understand, does it fucking matter who makes more money? Or does it matter that we're together and share these responsibilities and actually learn and love each other? Stop competing with the other nations so you can say, look, I could sit at home and I could do this and I could be like, yeah. And then y'all want to pop shit on them and say how y'all not like us. Y'all not like us. I'm tired of black people trying to have all these fucking things to feel proud of. And then when we can't live up to the standards that, the world says, then we're mad and they're not like us. Stop trying to fucking live the dynamic they get to live. They played Monopoly, went around the board, they did what they did. You either gonna accept each other or let's all shut the fuck up. You know? Because I'm not gonna keep complaining about women. I ain't gonna complain about what y'all do much longer. I see the many sea of good women out there. Black, white, whatever. And they want to be good. They want to change. Or some never even, they didn't do all the shit y'all doing. They ain't never did that. They hid. And they waiting for a good man to come. So throw all of us away. We don't care, bro. Trust me, the black man's gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. There are plenty of other women out here. And not all of them like us. Just like, the men ain't coming for y'all. All these other nations of men, they fuck you. But y'all gotta start really looking at how these other nations of women, they don't just fuck us. They actually be with us. Bear our children and love us. So, fight against nature. Push all your black men away by popping shit. And then, we're just going to magically get super jobs and we're going to want to cater to all your needs. No, we're going to get up and we're going to be like, now that I'm up, you want me. Fuck you. She wanted me when I was down there. She was talking to me. She was smiling at me. She was noticing me. You, on the other hand, you're a fucking gold digger. You're reduced to the brain of a gold digger and a child. But you got the nerve to talk shit about these other nations of women. They don't look like us. They don't cook like us. I don't give a fuck. I can teach her to cook like you, and I can get over the looks. Yous don't get that. Yous don't get it. You're only digging yourselves in a hole. Black men have been ripped away from their women for years. We will die alone, dog. We don't give a shit. Yous give a shit. We've already accepted this through many, many years, and you know, why do you think black men accepted so many black women with other niggas' children? You think we didn't know? Niggas be knowing the whole time and don't say nothing. So, you do what you do, black women. Any woman of any race, hate your men, do whatever, let the feminism do. Do you, dog. Do that, rock that shit till the wheels fall off, bro. Men ain't gonna complain. Men ain't gonna defend themselves no more against yous. We opted out that whole game. Soon the internet's gonna change. You're just gonna see women complaining and men living life and laughing at yous and show yous over and over how you went down the wrong way and there ain't no going back now, nigga. You got too many videos popping shit, dog. Y'all ruining y'all chances, running y'all mouths. Like this internet shit ain't forever. Like these other nations and all these other people ain't gonna show your man the way you was talking.